Hello, everybody. All right. And we are live. Let me see. Hello? Okay. I can hear. That didn't work. Okay. Okay, let's see who's on here. Oki ASMR was on the channel. Big shout out. Oh, Travel and Life is here. Did you see the link up there, Nathan? I pinned it. You just see if you can join me. Okay, one second. Can you hear me?
Hey, Kon, how are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Good, sir. Good, good. Thank you for inviting me. Oh, we got our friend from the US, OKSMR. I always get confused. Is she Australian or American? No, she's in the US. I know that. Beautiful video. I think the last one that I saw from you was you eating the beautiful cake.
Okay.
How are you, Mr. Kon?
I'm fine. How about you, man? Just finished. After we chat this afternoon, I was cooking for like 4 hours.
Did you do any shorts?
And I made the short out of it. 4 hours cooking and a 1 minute short.
I've
But
been
hey, whatever, gives us the view, right?
Of course. Listen, I told you, right? I'm on a roll. I've been producing shorts after shorts after shorts. So between last time you and I spoke, I already produced two shorts.
Yeah, I don't have time. I have more time when Christmas time comes around. But right now, I'm concentrating to do this live stream, putting out some my content, watching others people content.
Hold on, I want to know. So we have OK ASMR, and who else that we know? That's it, right?
That's it for now.
Okay. Guys, as you come in, just give a shout out. Don't forget the thumbs up. Oh, nice scrolling message there. Woof. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, I figured out the banner now. See, I just can switch it over. Say, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, Kuhn is on his way to reach his 1K, guys. Um, it's gonna happen sooner or later, but it will be sooner than later. Do you- I'm just looking at your background. You have a phone hanging on the top. Is
I
that
know
a home
that's
phone or
that's my phone I'm charging right now.
no? No,
I
no,
was
the other
waiting.
one on your back, like at the top of the picture, to your
Oh,
right, like the top.
this one?
No, even above that on the shelf, the top shelf.
No.
What is that? There's a phone. Like I can see it. Is that a home phone or is that a
Oh,
cell phone?
it's a very old, 2.4 gigahertz phone before when I had a home phone line.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
Is Evangeline watching?
She's prepping the kids to sleep. She should be joining.
Because I have a banner here too.
Oh, actually, no. I don't know if she's going to join because she wanted to go for her walk. So she may drop in. Actually, she may just listen in. I don't know what she's intending on doing. Uh,
Okay, I have
Let me
10
see.
people now watching. Oh, Paksik.
We have Paksik in the house.
Paksik is in the house. Welcome, welcome, man.
And congratulations, Mr. Paksik, for being monetized. And
There you go. There you go, man. I have your face on the live stream.
lovely videos on, as always, beautiful videos. Uh, you,
He always cooks the my favorite food. Like the last two videos about the bamboo, the sticky rice in bamboo. Oh my
yeah, yeah,
god.
yeah.
I don't have it here. I don't have bamboos here. But this is something you need to try when you go to Asia. Sticky rice
No, I
and
will
bamboo.
go. I will go visit Paksik. I'm like, please feed me. The easiest way of getting things done. Um, Let me just check with uh,
Yeah, Paksik has been uploading tons of videos lately. I can't even keep up watching them.
yeah, for him, I leave it a few days and then I will go just watch everything in a row.
I always watch it right before midnight, before I go to bed, and then I said, "Damn it, and I'm hungry. How can I sleep now, man? I'm just dreaming of those curries and crabs and seafood."
Enough to make you eat. And you know what? I do eat at midnight. It's sad to say, but been very horrible with that lately. Okay, sorry, I'm just sharing your stream with more people.
All right,
Let's see if we can make this a little bit more lively.
oh, welcome. Can you guys hear me well? I mean, I'm using here my. Okay, I switched from my webcam microphone to my big
I
one
can I can hear you. I have no problem.
because in the afternoon when I played back my other live stream, it didn't sound that great with the mic from the webcam.
Really? Okay. I mean, you sounded fine at the time. So, so Paxik, what are you up to? Are you at work? Getting ready to go to work? What's
It's
the deal?
Monday over there, right? So yeah.
Did you send the invite to Vala?
To who?
Vala.
No, I could. I didn't not copy it. I put the link up there. I pinned it so everybody who comes in here. Oh, you mean through WhatsApp?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to her right now.
I have no access now to my. Let me see.
No,
Oh, Honda is on.
I
Hey,
got it.
Rome,
Oh, dude, did you check my message or did you just realize that he was doing live? Uh, Let me send it to
Rome, can you
default.
join us? Click on the link on the top there.
He's a pro now. He's a. Oh, there's my wife. She's here too. Hello, hello, wifey.
Evangeline, hello. I got a banner for you. 1 second. There you go. Welcome.
I should get open a channel. I'll be like, guys, subscribe to Evangeline.
Okay, big shout out to everybody who's joining. Nomad, Evangeline, Backsig.
You were well. You yesterday we had the two guys from Venture Creek. And by the way, whenever I go to somebody else's live stream, I'm supposed to be giving shout out to my Elite member, Nomad Honda. He's going to be joining us live anyways.
Just go ahead.
Um,
I don't have a problem with that.
Please subscribe to his channel. You can look him up. It's Nomad Honda, exactly the way it is. Is he joining us or is he?
He will.
Uh,
He will. He's setting up his mic right now. Nathan, just type in the comment and I will highlight it here.
yeah, but I thought it didn't work.
See, I can just put it here. Nomad
Yes.
Honda.
Yeah, I don't know why. This is crazy. So the live stream that you ran earlier, I know it was a short one. How many hours did you end up getting for that one?
I don't know. I didn't. It didn't show it to me.
Oh, okay. So a trick for you. So next time, you know how you were in the chat earlier through the back end? Hit the end broadcast over there. So this way the pop-up will come and it will tell you how many hours. Then you can come here and just close the window on StreamYard.
You mean in YouTube?
Yeah, you can end it there and then
Okay.
close this window after.
Okay.
So this way you'll know your hours. Well, yeah, I do see his comments about let's get the mic set up. How did I not see that? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
And see, and he can say, yeah, he can join us.
Just give me a second. Yeah, take your time, man. We're not in a rush.
I have lots of time.
I'm literally just going through my wife's phone. I backed it up over the weekend,
Take your time, Rome.
and she has beautiful videos. And I'm looking back, and I don't know where these places are, so I need to sit with her so she can tell me what's where.
No, you just can just put it up and then put it. Where is this place?
You know, I was thinking about doing that, but then I'm like, sometimes it may defeat the purpose, right? People were like,
No,
"What is he trying to do?"
people will comment on it and watch it. Where is this place?
I was thinking of doing that for my the Lake Bled Castle, not the castle, but the church. Um, I don't know if you got a chance to look at that video, Cone. My wife's saying the quality on that video is crap.
Which one?
The Lake Bled shorts.
I just saw the one with the drones.
Yeah, so I made a short of that, but when I upload it on my computer, it's clean. But she says that when she looks at it on the phone, it is
Oh,
not good at all.
you have to. I realize that sometimes you have to set up the resolution on your phone to 720p or 1080p manually. Automatic, it tries to save data.
Oh yeah.
That's why you have crappy footage on the phone sometimes because it's automatic trying to save data on your phone. So you have to manually set it to highest setting.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. Maybe I'll just re-upload it to see if that makes it.
Okay, Rome's is here. I can't hear him. He's on the stream right now.
Can you hear me, guys, now?
I can hear you right now. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Welcome to the channel, Rome.
What's going on, buddy?
Awesome. Trying to set up this, figuring out this StreamYard, and
So that's
maybe
good.
it was
That's good.
helping me this afternoon how to do it. Was kind of when I tried to set it up, it didn't allow me to connect to YouTube.
Actually, I had a difficulty connecting to YouTube too earlier, so I'm not sure. Maybe the glitch is still going on.
Yeah, it just said I don't have the what is it? I don't have a live stream set up yet on my channel. I said, what? I did live streams before.
Yeah, long time. You did like I'm telling you, there's something going on with YouTube. I don't know what is going on, but I had difficulty logging in, and then last night, the day before, I tried to access this. I couldn't access YouTube.
Huh. Well, they had a lot of problems in the last couple of weeks, right?
Possibly that could be the reason why things are not the same. So what's going on with you? How are things? How's Edmonton?
Well, I didn't go out much this weekend. I had so much to do here at home. I received a computer table for my daughter, set it up,
Oh.
and that was a nightmare. Took me 5 hours. The instruction was, if you gave it me in Chinese, it would be easier. The drawing was all wrong. The screw hole was all wrong where they put the screw. I said, and I had to freaking took it apart again.
Sometimes, instead of making it easier, it makes it more difficult.
No, whoever made this instruction paper was like, oh my god.
Well, it's long. So it's set up. It's all done.
It's all done.
Perfect.
I also made pulled some network cable up to my daughter's room. Now they are homeschooling, and if they're on Wi-Fi and it cuts out, it's a disaster for them. So everything is network now. All the computers are connected to the cable modem.
Well, that's good. That's good.
They don't have to deal with that Wi-Fi issue sometimes, right? If the microwave is running, it cuts off the Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz, right?
How? Oh, because of the same frequency, the two.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. No, because I had to get a different router. I changed my router completely, and because I only had four RJ45 hubs on that, only had four, could connect four, so I had to get a bigger one because now I'm connecting more stuff to it. So I needed to have more access.
See, I only have 4 ports on my internet router, right?
Yeah.
So I bought an 8-port switch.
Yeah.
It's like $15. Now I can connect 8 more devices to that.
That's the exact same thing I did. That's the exact same thing I did. But for me here, I'm far away from like proper connection. The highest speed that I've ever seen here is like maybe 15 megabytes.
Oh my, that's year 2000 for me.
That's like, you remember those days, like those dial-up connections.
15 megabytes.
32 kb per second.
It took like okay, let's download a picture. 15 minutes later, it's like line by line.
You click today, you click today, and you come back tomorrow, you see it's still up downloading.
And then you hit the refresh button and say, shoot.
Man, but those were the old, good old days, eh? I still remember that dial-up, like, geez.
Imagine you occupy the phone line and you're on the internet and then somebody's calling you home.
Yeah, my dad screaming, saying, get off the phone or my internet getting cut off.
Those were good days.
All these
Those
foreign
were good
stuff
days.
foreign language to me. I want to stay in the background. Okay. Are you home or are you doing a walk?
Who, me?
No, my wife. She's on the stream, but I don't know if she's home or if she's doing her walk. It's funny. I come to know what my wife is doing through live streams. Awesome.
Oh, she's at work right now? Sunday?
No, she's not at work. She wanted to go for a walk, so I don't know if she's still home or actually on her walk.
Yeah, my wife just came home. She worked today. Grocery store. It's like a war zone.
Well,
Yeah, we're going in a lockdown as of what? Uh, my wife just sent me the article.
actually, as of almost a week ago now.
No. All of Ontario. Hold on. So all regions in Ontario to enter lockdown starting Christmas Eve. So this now it doesn't matter Brampton or Oakville or Toronto. It's everybody.
So what
Okay,
happened?
you guys have
Now,
locked.
honestly,
How does it look like? Is it even enforced like here in Alberta? No police, nobody gives a crap.
No, here, but here they do. They actually, like I've seen in Scarborough, police come and they just issue tickets. I've seen people in police in like Young and Shepherd area
Hmm.
where they really are looking into that. So maybe reports are being made to people that are the residents who live here, that other people are coming in and they're doing partying indoors and stuff like that. I give you an
Yeah.
example. You know those hookah places, the shisha places where you
yeah,
Uh-huh.
do the smoke up stuff. Uh, they were being closed. Like literally, people came and shut some of them down because in that area, you're sharing the same pipe and it's like passed around between people. So they shut down a lot of those facilities and they give strict warnings. So
rightly so, man. They should be freaking.
It should
no,
be
I'm
more
in favor. I'm
enforced.
in favor. I say shut it down. I'm because it's actually because of one person, everybody gets penalized.
Of course.
And I think it's better to solve the problem and deal with it. That way, you don't have a tomorrow or a day after that is going to cause more hardship and more. Because I give you an example. See, you have a hospital in a community. I'm not an expert or anything. You have a hospital in a community, and that hospital only has 400 beds. The community that live around it, there's 4,000 people. How is that going to accommodate that? It's common sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
people have no common sense nowadays. That's the problem.
That's one thing. That is one thing. That's why I mind my own business. I just take it easy. I just turn away from the foolish, walk away from the foolish, and let people be. As long as it doesn't cause a major issue, a major harm, then yeah, call the police and let them deal with it.
But the police never show up here. That's the
The
problem.
problem is the police arrest them, the police put them down, but the street they're back on the street because the system is a bit weird.
Yeah.
well,
Our
I
court
don't
system.
think there's any enforcement going on here, honestly. Uh,
In Brampton, there was going on a lot. There's a lot of raids going on in Brampton. They broke down a lot of parties like in the area.
I
So
don't think Brampton is taking this serious, to be honest.
Brampton never took anything serious because remember March?
I
Remember?
went there. When was it? A week ago, I think, when I was doing my driving my wife for the garage. Dude, it was a traffic jam. I'm like, how is this even possible that I have traffic jam
Yeah.
on a day that everybody's supposed to be, locked down and non-essential travels are
Well, we
not
also need
supposed
to
to be happening.
understand. Well, we also need to understand that the Amazon Center for Canada is right there, so everything gets shipped from that area.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't explain how you have traffic. Like when I say traffic, like Brampton has traffic regardless of the day, but on situation like this, code red, and you still feel like it's a regular day, to me that's a problem. That tells me
Yes.
that
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like on the 16th, I went to Fairview Mall to pick up my phone. I felt like
by the
I'm
way,
on a
did you
regular
open your
rush
phone?
hour. No, I haven't even opened it.
Here's this guy, go buys himself a brand spanking new iPhone 13, iPhone 12 Pro. Hasn't opened it in a days, in I don't know how many days.
Because what am I going to do with it? But video tube my washroom and my shower area?
My God,
Everything
I
is
can
shut
I can
down.
swap my 12 with you for the Pro.
Like I would love to go outside, but everything is shut down. What am I going to do with it?
You do an unboxing video.
Actually, that's what I was thinking about it. 'Cause I have a video um, that I walked into the Fairview Mall. I have a short clip for that, and then I picked up my phone, and I'm doing it in sequence so I can make a longer video of that. and we'll be unboxing, uh, like, showing, displaying, and see what I like. I'm not an iPhone dude because I don't know much about it. I'm more of an Android guy. I've always been using Samsung Note. Ever since they came out from Note 1, 2, 3, all the way until the 7, we had the incident with them. So I've been always using Note. And we were talking about it with the Nathan yesterday, that how I should do these things to make it. Haven't got the chance. We were talking about it, like like you have those Amazon display places for you just to put the item in there. It's like a small box area. It has lights over it so that you can. I don't know, Martin, what was that the thing called we talked about?
Which thing?
Remember the item you want to display to make a video out of it, like a
Oh,
showcase or
that little product thing, right?
yeah,
With an LED light inside.
yeah.
You
That,
can buy
that
it for $10 on Amazon. You know the white box thing. You put your products. It has an LED light, and then you can do your photo shoot.
no, like I was looking for that. I was thinking of maybe
Oh,
getting something like that because I have other
actually,
small.
I have two. I barely make use of mine. So if you want, come take it. It's somewhere in my
And
basement.
then you can see his face. I don't think he will show up.
Actually,
I
you see
think
my picture. You
if I
see my
show his
picture.
face,
You
I
see
will
my
become
picture.
famous.
Well, there's my picture. But my back is towards the camera,
Yeah.
and I'm pointing. That's Lake Superior. I'm sitting at an edge that is like 2,000 feet drop.
How did you end up taking that picture? Like auto set?
No, I have because I took a tour guide, so I told them take a picture of me, but no face. So you see, even the tour guide people are confused with me. It's like this guy goes everywhere, but doesn't want to show.
Tour guide saw your face, but we can't find the tour guide any longer.
True, exactly. That could be the reason. I've done a lot
Cool.
of tour. I've done a lot of tour guide tours here. I've taken people to Niagara Falls. I've taken people to Algonquin, to a Thousand Island, to Bruce Peninsula, just to give them as a guide to explain to them how things are and what things are. And like speaking of that, I don't think any of them has my picture. And I don't think
Uh,
anybody has my picture. And honestly, I'm not the type of a person who sits and does selfie. I'm not like that. I've never been like that. And now you guys were influencing me. So you guys walk in with this guy, Cone walks in Waterton Lake. I'm like, I've been there. Why didn't I do this? So, and you go to different places. So I'm trying to get to it, but I'm more of a simple, quiet guy, just behind the camera guy.
how come everybody's quiet? Where's Paxic? Why is he not talking? Where's
He's working though. He's always coming
ASMR? She's
while
not
he's
talking.
working.
I'm looking because I've opened two screens. So one I can look at the the chat, and one I'm looking here at us.
I have
I'm
two
also,
screens too, so
I'm also monitoring like two locations. So I'm just and your wife said that she's home, still home. So yeah, I see that. I don't know why we have 14 million people watching. So I'm not sure nobody's talking. How come nobody's talking?
Don't be shy. For those who are live with us, come join us. Chit
I'm
chat.
shy, nothing. If I'm shy, not showing my face, why are you guys shy, not talking?
We're not singing, so you guys don't need to be scared.
Well, that's one thing. That's one thing I don't think I'm ever gonna do, because if I start singing, things gonna crap for sure. I can.
No, we'll just stick to regular guys talk. And guys, for those who are coming in, don't forget the thumbs up for our host.
Oh yeah.
It's
Speaking of
important.
thumbs up, I be the 12th one.
Bingo. Thank you.
awesome. Thank you.
I totally forget this. I think we should do something
Yeah.
to remind each other so that we can just click it.
I tend to do the same. I forget, but then
Well,
luckily,
if you look at the private comment that I made in StreamYard,
uh, okay, got it. All right. Shout out to 14 million in house.
No, I'm gonna ask both of you the same question. What do you have plans for the holiday? Like what apart from doing these regular thing with the Christmas and the opening and the unwrapping and all of that, the gifts and stuff.
Okay, here's the thing. Why I wanted to do that StreamYard thing. I wanted to. Usually Christmas, I just want to connect with all the people that I know.
Yeah.
And since Christmas here is no more, it's canceled. We can't go anywhere. And I wanted to do something like this, but for my families and my friends, so they can come. Just post the link somewhere on WhatsApp, and they can just come here and join our family here.
Yeah,
for
that's
Christmas.
a good idea actually. I was planning to do something like this to live and create a live scene um, from Niagara Falls, but
Hmm.
I contacted them. They said sorry, we don't shut down. So that plan went out, and now the only thing left is the jungle where there's no internet. I only have 10 megabytes download
Wait,
speed.
are
So
you saying Niagara Falls is telling that you cannot go there? What if you want to go
I
for a drive?
I'm not sure about the drive because I wanted to book a hotel there so that I can
So
set
what?
up
They're not
and do.
gonna. So all shut down back.
They said that they have been given and they've been put in a red zone. That's what I was told.
Hmm.
I'm not sure about the drive, and now I remember back in the days and the earlier, like in July and August, St. Catherine actually shut down all visitors coming from the GTA area, especially Toronto, Mississauga, Etobicoke, Scarborough, like North York, and all these regions, this specific area, they all shut it down to those visitors.
Yeah, see, I find that really odd, man. I
And
never
Sauble Falls
experienced.
was the same thing. Sauble Falls, actually, when I went to Sauble Falls, I was videotaping the because I'm not from the GTA. I live north of the GTA. So, and they said that you know that you're not going to find accommodation here. You're not going to find anything else. You can come for a day, but that is as far as it will go. The OPP was standing right by the gate, Highway 6 that goes into Sauble Falls.
Oh, is it so? Is it that strict over there? Wow.
That was in July when I went on a road trip. When I went on a road trip, this video that got published today, that is from the drive that I took from Sauble Falls to Blue Mountain in the back country road.
Yeah,
Huh.
but that was in the summer though.
That was in July because they had that. Because remember, June, everything started to open up. We went into phase three, things started to open up. July was open. Everybody could travel, no problem. Majority of things back returned to normal. People started to work. So it wasn't an issue. But Sauble Falls actually told that only people who own cottage in this particular region can come.
Wow.
Yeah.
There
'Cause
was
there are
nothing here, man. No restriction, nothing. No, everybody went like life was here like normal.
Well, one thing I like about Alberta though is that the population is not really like packed like sardines the way we are here.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
There's imagine there's we have like, let's say maybe about 37 million people. Out of the 37 million people in Canada, half of them is in Ontario, and then half of more than majority of that is in the GTA area. So it's like impossible for you going anywhere without bumping into anybody. And
Yeah,
I
and
think restrictions are more stricter here. Well, again, people will also, you have always that one black sheep in the community that makes it harder for everybody else, and that exists not only in Toronto. I've seen them in that's why I run away from BC. I was in
when,
this beautiful place,
during the
nice
summer,
nice park area, and all of a sudden people started packing the area. Like literally, I if I would stretch my hand out, I could touch the car right there next to me. That's how
yeah,
packed it
but there were
became. I just
far less cases back then in Alberta. They just exploded in the past little while, right? Because when we drove there, it was actually one of the safest places to go. Uh, but now I know things have changed, but it's
well,
unfortunate.
I think they were taking it very easy. Had they been restricted from the beginning, it would have changed. It would have kept the whole process a bit different. But
But when I was in
mm,
Banff,
yeah,
there was no mandate for any mask, nothing. The day that I left Banff to Jasper, They said if you're going to be in downtown core, then you have to have your banners on, banners. You have to have mask,
Mask. No,
or
because when I
else.
entered the city of Jasper, they said when you enter the city of Jasper, you have to put your mask on
Yes.
anywhere in public, whether inside or outside. That was when that was just in like in I was there in October.
Yeah, that was yeah.
The enforcement was, I think it started in August 1st. When I was
Yeah,
there, they said we
same
needed.
thing. I went through the winter storm blizzard in Canmore, and that video is coming, by the way, to in Banff, and I tried to run away and and cut off so I can avoid the south storm, and I was going to go through Highway 16 Trans Canada and come to Edmonton and go from Edmonton to Ontario. The gate individual telling me that, oh, your best bet is to be in the main highway because they maintain it. But we don't maintain this highway. This is basically, if you have a 4x4, you're good. If you don't have a 4x4, it's not recommended. And that was one of the things when I went to Yukon. I was willing to isolate myself and I was willing to stay there because I really love Yukon. But the problem said the RCMP, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was RCMP or somebody from the Ministry of Health told me, you are more than welcome. You go to isolation, no problem. But I have bad news for you because it's fall season right now and there's a lot of mud. The roads are not paved here. There's a lot of snow and everything slushy. He says, your vehicle is just a front wheel drive vehicle and you have a van. It's not recommended for you to come here. You're going to have difficulty getting stuck here, getting stuck there. He said, if you have a better plan, do that, but I wouldn't recommend you come like that. I told him, I take your advice. And I went straight from there to continue to BC, and I went to Wells Gray Provincial Park, and I took that big waterfall, the big one from the mountain, and I'd continue going south. I was there for a couple of days until everything started to go out of control, and then I left that. I came towards Alberta, and Alberta was the same, and then I continued leaving.
Everything went out of control when school started.
School, I think they should keep it closed. I mean, we have technology that is advanced enough. I mean, why can't they just,
Our school closed 2 weeks ago, and the cases went down.
actually, from all perspective, you remember flu season comes, and this has nothing to do with any disease or any outbreak. Remember, usually the outbreak is in high school or public school on these small kindergarten places, and it's usually the teachers or the parents, they bring it and then they end up spreading. If that is a common thing for us to know, why haven't we prevented that from, doing something about it?
Because the government wants the kids in school so the parents can go to work.
Yeah.
It's the only reason. Right now, if the kids are home, and the parents have to work from home if they can. If not,
That's
there's
true.
no choice right now. There's no daycare open, nothing.
That's true. But at least there should be some sort of a platform created, that they can deal with, or maybe changing of time for schooling because to accommodate everybody else. I mean, school doesn't have to start at 9 in the morning because right now you have 24 hours.
Speaking of which, usually, because of COVID, you should have limited people in the classroom, right? Like, oh, we have 20 before, let's make it 10 or 15 students, right? But now, when in September, when my daughter went back to school, they put 40 kids into one classroom. 40.
Well, what's the difference and where's the isolation?
There is none. They were back to back in the classroom, and the reasoning was, we don't have enough teacher.
Interesting. They're like in here in Scarborough, well, actually East York, or kind of like part of North York and East York and Scarborough mixed together. There's a Fleming, an area called Thorncliffe Park. The school that opened up, the first day of the school, they had outbreak.
That was the case for quite a few schools, eh?
Yeah, but I'm talking about this particular school. And then from the kindergarten school, it went into high school. Even Tim Horton in that area was shut down due to that. There was an outbreak even in Tim Horton. I drove. I wanted to get a Timmy's, and I see red tape all over the place. I'm like, what's going on? I just
Right
made a
now,
U-turn.
when we look at our stats, about 150 school kids are in hospital, and half of them are in ICU. And you're telling it's just affecting the old ones? No, it's it's affecting everybody. This
It's a
virus.
it is. There's no doubt without it. There's no doubt it's affecting everybody, and it's more making it more. But if I'm not mistaken, aren't there any resources available for families to be able to financially support them, especially when it comes to kids? They should. Government should have resources like that.
Well, our
There's a
government
variety of
often we
services.
only relying on the federal, which what right now is just the CRP, and what is it? The child tax benefit has been doubled for people with low income.
Yeah,
A
let's
lot
not
of
go there,
things.
man, because
I mean,
I don't get anything. I don't
truth
get.
here, we have so many kids in the ICU here because people
There was, a,
don't
if I'm not mistaken,
God.
if I'm not mistaken, in Ontario about 2 weeks ago, government issued a funding. Was it one $200, and then there was another one for $300. So it's basically to increase the support for children going to school, and it specifically had to do with the lockdown that had to do with this particular time, like the month of October, November, this area, because schools were considered, debatable, because there were people who chose not to go to school and do everything online.
Thank God here the schools are closed the last 2 weeks, so everybody's home now, and our case is dropping. We went from almost 1900 per day now to 1300. So there is a connection to that.
Hmm. I see. Now, Evangeline was mentioning that there is a 200 for per kid only. There is not 300. I remember because maybe I'm mistaking the two together from the March and the one from now. Uh,
Hmm.
but there were two reports that I don't have kids because sometimes I get these messages from people. So, and then I spread them and I send them to those who I think they may need it. Next time I come, I'm going to forward it to you guys too.
Uh, these numbers you have there is for depends how much is your income, right? The family income. If you low income or you are single parents, you can double all those numbers.
Yeah, but if
True,
you're
true.
employed, most of the time you don't get any benefit.
Yeah, well, that's the process here too. Like if you have a yearly income of above 50,000 a year and above, most of the support that is given is all cut off.
Yeah,
Is all cut off. Like it, it won't do any good. So it's usually for those who are under that limit, under that level. So, but hopefully this lockdown is not going to be forever. But the way it looks like it, the way it look, I remember I have people who went. I have a niece who her husband is from Pakistan. Before the pandemic happened, uh, they went for travel, and then the pandemic happened, that they got stuck there. So I had to send them some money to get them going. There are people like going all over the place, no problem, nothing going on, and people get sick quickly, and then they come and then they go back like there's nothing going on. And the mortality rate there is way lower and compared to what we have here.
yeah.
So
This is again, man. Everybody have to play their part. People have to take things serious.
The
Uh,
problem is people don't. It's just the 20% that's not following it, and it ruins it for everybody. That's
that's
the thing here. I mean, look. Yesterday, people were protesting against the mask. Still,
guys, you won't believe what I witnessed yesterday. So I went to Bridle Path, right? Me and my wife, we were driving around.
bridal
I
path.
saw, yes,
you mean the
Oh,
Trump supporter?
they were driving around in that area, and you will laugh. I'll type it in the private comment. Their nationality. You're gonna laugh. You are going to laugh.
What were they doing in Bridle Path?
Dude, I don't know, but they were circling that area. Like, 'cause I ran to them once. I was shocked, and then we were doing our tour, and then they were like in the area. Just I'm like, are you guys trying to get the attention of the billionaires? And look at my private comments.
I,
That's nationality, or
Uh,
at least ethnicity. I was shocked. I was shocked. I could not believe that.
like okay, removing the mask. What is that going to do?
Listen, man. Some people think that. Anyways, we should. I don't like to talk about politics on these live streams, but you put a mask not to protect yourself. You're protecting the other
Others.
person. So people think that just because you're being asked to put a mask, your privacy has been infringed. Now you're being told what to do. I'm telling you, we politicized everything to a point that people are picking a fight for the most basic stuff. It's insane, and it's unfortunate. Uh,
It's sad. It's you know how hard it is for me to find a mask that will fit my face because I have a big beard.
well, now you know you can get the long one, right?
I've tried the John Wayne thing. I tried the Shemagh
Oh, I
from the
think
Middle
it
Eastern
is
thing.
called a John
The-
Wayne.
I've tried everything.
Okay.
It's very difficult. It's very hard. But then, as long as I mean, for to me, I see it this way. There will always be somebody who doesn't follow something, but I do
Oh,
my part. I do my thing, and I leave everything else. Uh, you know, as long as it doesn't violate, it doesn't like invade my. Like I remember walking into the building, and this guy wanted to come into the elevator. I told him, "You want to come here? More than welcome. Cover your face. You don't want to cover your face? Turn around, walk away, or I will
yeah.
make you walk away."
Easy. Just
Yeah, it's very simple. Why is it that I'm covering my face and I'm protecting you and respecting your privacy, but you're right, but you're not doing it the same to me?
anyways, I hope people grow some common sense. But
see,
did you
Your
hear
wife,
back from YouTube for your shorts?
which one? No, I never heard anything back, and it's still one video. And your
Yeah,
okay,
I
wife
know.
is saying that I still have till the 24th of December to go to the barber shop.
I
what
well, lucky I made my appointment for Tuesday. Um, but yeah, even them, they're giving us attitude. The guy's like, "I'm not going to take an appointment over the phone. Go to my website." I'm like, "Wow,
What's the
time consuming."
difference? Maybe they're getting busy.
Well, I'm sure he was busy because my brother-in-law was just there, so he's the one who told me. But I was shocked, man. I was shocked.
That's strange. The other thing I tried also, I wanted to go ask you guys, maybe you tried it. Once your account goes above 100, you're able to get the customize.
mm-hmm.
URL, yeah.
I tried it. It doesn't exist for me.
So did they stop doing that? Because I know, Kon, when you and I were trying, you had the same problem.
See, okay, it's activated for me, but every time I go in there, it's not showing up my custom name. It's just those random number again.
Really, eh?
It
Can
says
Uh,
it says in my YouTube what is it studio? It says it's activated.
can you can
can you direct me
Chrome
how to go to how do I do that? Okay, I'm gonna go to my Creator Studio.
go into your studio and then go
Okay,
into settings?
okay, I am into the
Open.
settings. Okay, should I click on channel?
Hold on, I forgot where it is. Let me look. Yeah, channels, and then go into feature.
Advanced?
No. Is it there?
Is it feature eligibility or is it advanced settings?
No, it's not there. Hang on one second. Uh, Community default, no permission, no upload, advanced settings, monetization, no channel.
Is it in advanced channel settings, manage YouTube accounts?
Man, you know what's funny? I made a short on this.
Yes, you did.
Let me go pull that up because I'm looking now. I can't find it.
And my shorts are not being picked up either. So I have no idea what is going on.
None of them?
Only one of them is picked up. If I go
One
to
got
my
picked
Creator
up, yeah.
Studio and I click on the customization,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
It says shorts, right?
yeah, it says shorts. I added the section. It says add section. When I add section, the short videos is not highlighted. It's you cannot highlight it. So it's already added, and there's only one video, 46 seconds, and that's the one that they penalized and they said this is restricted, age restricted. I told them, how is this age restricted?
Okay. Let me check something here. Let me check your channel right now.
And then they send me an email again. Let me just get to that email. The email they sent me was on December 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Nomad Handa. We wanted to let you know that our team has reviewed your content, and we don't think that it is in line with our community guidelines. As a result, we have age restricted the following content: accident, vehicle gone to the ditch.
What?
That is a video that's not even out yet. It's actually uploaded tomorrow. It's going to be airing tomorrow. And then the next email they sent, we have age restricted your driving through snow in Ontario. It's like, what the hell?
Hey,
Yeah, dude, go into
The
customization.
whole of Discovery Channel should be age restricted. The whole of freaking Icefield Parkway
oh,
should be age
oh,
restricted.
I did that driving through the snowstorm, and I got like what 600 views. I mean,
Yeah, you're like, I was there. Cone was driving through snowstorm. My outcome does not age restricted.
Alberta, it's allowed because we have snow all the time.
What's the difference? This is like, I was like scratching my head. I'm like, what the hell? And then they look into this, uh, um, and then after it says, "What is age restricted?" And they put it there. So I wasted my like 5 minutes reading this crap, and I'm like, "Well, what? How does this violate?" I said, "Well, I don't." I said, "I don't. I have nobody being displayed in the video."
There, it's crap. To be honest, I was telling my wife and laughing. But can you go into customization on the left menu,
Customization. I am in customization.
and then on the top you have layout, branding, and then basic info.
Yeah, branding, basic info.
So click on basic info and look for custom URL.
Basic info, custom URL.
Cone, if you don't mind.
Set up custom URL. Is that the one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna share my screen. Okay.
Sure.
Customization share. I just want to show you guys how mine looked like.
Okay.
Add to stream or what?
I think it's now. I think I see now. I see.
Okay, look. So you see how my customization is, right?
I see the exact same thing as you see.
Okay. So
I
now
have
can you
two
type in
options.
something?
Yeah, it says custom URL and it says http youtube .com/c/nomad Honda.
Oh, there you go. So they automatically put it for you. Do you have an ability to change that or no?
I have the ability to change it. Under that, it says another, so I can choose that and say Nomad Honda / and add other letters to it or add other things to it. I can change
Okay.
that.
But I say don't jump on this yet because you want to rename your channel, right?
Yeah, well, I'm also needed to ask you guys, whoever is listening, please, I want you to comment on my video telling me that what do you think should be a good name for me to have as a channel. I know Nomad Honda it's ridiculous. The reason I put this name is because of uh
Okay,
because of
we lost Travel and Life here.
where do you go?
I think he canceled his.
Oh, maybe he accidentally closed that. He thought that he's closing the page down.
How about Norma Toyota?
No. Actually, the funny thing is, I have a Honda and I have a Toyota. So I have this one and I have the Toyota 4Runner. So
I
there
actually
you are. Welcome
voted
back. What
myself
happened?
out.
What happened? You kicked yourself out?
Yeah, I hit the leave studio instead of stop sharing screen.
So we were just talking about he changing his name to Nomad Toyota.
Or yeah, well, give some thoughts behind it, because once you claim your URL, you can never undo that.
Once you claim the URL, you never undo that. You can never
Yeah,
do that.
you can never go back and change that. It's permanent, so you only get one chance.
I see. I see. So that's what I'm like. I really need your help in that, guys, because you know what I do. You know my channel. What is it about? I like to travel.
Yeah, but
I,
you're going to be a world traveler, man. You're going to be explorer. So nomad is a good one.
what do you
I
think
just
of? What do you think of Canadian traveler guide? Not guide, vlog.
Yeah, but you're going to be all over the world. It's
But that
irrelevant whether you're
it's a
Canadian or not.
Canadian traveler. It's a Canadian who's a traveling. He's traveler. Canadian traveler.
How about World Nomad? World Nomad.
World nomad. Uh,
Well, I think it might be taken.
it doesn't matter. You can have your own world
Hey,
nomad.
who's here? Pisang Pinay. I'll give you a jacket if I
A
can.
brand new one made in Edmonton, Alberta. Who's
One
here?
sec.
Sorry, I missed
Uh,
it.
he has world
Oh, we have
nomad.
Josephine with us. Hello, Josephine.
Is that
Welcome.
Josephine? 1 second, 1 second. I don't even have my. Okay, wait.
Hi, Josephine is here.
She will be. Well, anyway, she's already in school, so she should be
So
in
she
the
has two
background.
accounts. One is travel teacher, and this one is her other account.
Yeah, that's her old one. So
Okay, I see.
she's gonna be listening in, because I think she had her own live stream earlier.
Oh, I said hello because and then I went back because I needed to get some sleep, to get some work done, and I was busy with that. I also have another name, so just in case you see Matt H, Matt space H capital, that's me.
Okay,
Um,
jacket yet? Okay,
Oh, now
everybody.
she got a jacket.
I like to see some thumbs
so,
up.
question for Cone. Cone, for you, you don't have the ability to change and claim a URL. You said it's already been put in there for you.
No, once you told me, I went and go and claimed it. But even well, you know what? If you punch in the address,
Yeah.
control vlog, it will come up though. But anywhere else, it won't show this name.
Okay, you know what? Let me see. So Cone travel vlog, right?
Yeah.
YouTube.com. Cone travel vlog.
Okay,
As
she's
long as
not.
it resolves. So then you're fine. So you can do both.
Okay, what I'm doing wrong? She can't hear any of us.
Who?
What do you mean?
Josephine.
But I thought she said she was muting us.
Well, she's she says she's work mode now, just
Yeah,
here
she
to
said
support, not
earlier that
hearing
she was going
any
to
of.
mute us.
She put everything on mute.
Okay.
Well, Shaimra is here.
Thank you.
Hello, Shaimra.
Hello. Welcome to my test run of the Christmas broadcast.
Welcome. Shaimra. Thank you. Are you, Cohen, are you planning to do this every day or just?
No. This is just for me testing it out for my Christmas gathering.
I see.
And just to say hello to everybody on Christmas Day. I mean, Christmas Eve, you can say.
You don't have to say sorry, Shaimra. We're thankful that you're here.
I mean, let's see. I mean, if it.
I say, Cone, get it over with. I say you do every day, same time. Start at 9 p.m. or 7 p.m. your time. This way, you don't need to pace it out towards the end, right? You can just let these accumulate.
See, I don't have enough subs anyway, so the subs. I mean, my subs right now is really matching up with my watch hours. Actually,
How do you manage? How do you can tell that the subs and the watch hours are in line?
When you go to monetization, you see your subs and your watch hours.
Yeah, but you can have less
So
subs
how do
and
you
then.
know? So how do you know that this is in line with it? When you click on monetization, how do you know that this is good?
I have 500 subs and I have 2,000 watch hours. That's half half.
Yeah, but see, this that's not really like a true ratio. But you can say, okay, I have 500. Because I've seen enough people with less subs, but then some smash through their watch hours. Right? All you need is one hit
Yeah,
video. So um, it's a good way to keep track. But is that real? Like, is that the way to do it? No, it doesn't matter because there's enough people. Remember, I told you a family friend of ours, freaking guy, 5,000 subscribers, and he had one video that has 1.3 million views. Every other video has 100, 200, 300. This one video, 1.3 million.
right. And you got lucky with one video, and then what? You now you got monetized,
Well,
and
and I don't think he's monetized. I don't think his
I don't
intention
think
is
it
to
goes
do
through it.
any of that.
The shorts videos, they're not affecting monetization.
No,
That's
this is
what
not a short. He put a video of his son riding a baby motorcycle. I don't know
oh,
why. 1.3 million. So if he wants, he just have to spend some time, and he can easily get monetized if he wants. But I don't know if that's his goal. But all I'm saying is, imagine one video that does the trick for you, right?
hmm.
yeah, just to get monetized. Yeah,
So and God knows how many more millions views he's going to generate from that one video. But again, imagine us struggling versus somebody that comes in. You have one video, 5,000 subscribers. So for you, it's like you get a good start compared to those of us who fight, 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 fight. Right?
I never understood one more thing. There are some channels that has 180,000 subscribers, not even one video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
okay.
weird.
They might have a video, and then it got removed by YouTube. So some people, they just put copyright material on there, and it
Yeah,
got
yeah.
huge amount of views. And then YouTube looked at it. Hey, wait a moment, it's copyright removed.
But the guy doesn't even have watch hours. Like there's no watch hours. When you see on the about page about this channel, it
Oh,
says
you
how
mean the
many
watch
people
count?
did he join? Yeah, the watch count. It
Okay,
doesn't have any.
once your video got removed, all your watch hours, all your everything is gone.
Especially if you only had one video that gave you all that, maybe yeah, it wipes out your history.
Exactly, it's gone. If you delete one of your videos, that view hours it will be removed.
Wow.
That's why I always say don't delete videos, just make them private. And the other thing is the algorithm apparently doesn't like it if you're constantly deleting videos.
Because
So
sometimes you make a mistake and you delete it because you want to re-upload that. So what happens with that?
you know what I do? I just make that video private and then I re-upload it again. So I have ton of private videos that I chose not to delete them, but it's just private. Nobody's going to see it.
Yeah, because yesterday I was trying to upload something and then I forgot that the video was not proper. So I just removed that while being uploaded.
Yeah, that's fine. If you cancel while you do it, then that's okay. That's not a big deal. Wow, Shimra gets a big welcome, eh? Look at that.
Well, Shyamra has to get a good welcome.
Wow,
Wait a
that's some
moment.
privilege. That's
There you
some
go.
privilege right there for being Shimra.
Well, she's the only one talking. So now, other than earlier was your wife, and then Josephine came in. So mm.
I'm speechless.
That's great with the panel.
so what about you, Maitan? You Cohen already answered. What is he going to do for the days? What about you?
Man, I'll be honest with you, I'm so stressed when it comes to work.
You make it
Usually
sound
this
like you're the only one who's stressed. Everybody else is enjoying.
dude,
Everybody
like
is stressed.
normally this time of the year for the past I don't know how many years,
Hello,
this
Af.
when I say chilling this is my chilling time where we are working, we are ready to serve if there's anything emergency comes in. Other than that, workload wise, it's a dead time, even into January. But now that I'm alone, I have so much stuff that's piled up. So I'm gonna be working like a horse until Thursday, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then it will continue back uh, starting next year. But
Okay, Arti is here. Welcome. And
we're
she
just gonna
wants to
spend
know.
time with the family, kids, stay home,
That's,
chill,
that's
do more
We
short.
didn't miss much, Afi. We just were talking
we're just talking, like
in Canada. Can't go anywhere. Everywhere is lockdown.
Host, can you give Arti a brand new jacket, please?
Oh, yep. 1 second.
Kun is printing the jacket right now. It's in the process.
It's cold in Alberta. You need a jacket.
But she got one. Congratulations, Arti, with the jacket.
Straight from Edmonton, Alberta.
Wear it with with pride and you know happy smile and everything. Straight from the frozen land of Edmonton.
Actually, today was not too bad. It was +1.
Did you guys get Chinook winds or no? Just South gets it.
Uh, Today was +1. Yes, I think we get some.
Yeah.
+1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Inuvik was -42.
And you want to go there?
I want to go there. That place, I don't know. Have you any of you been to Yukon?
No.
Maybe next
Wow.
summer.
No, you guys are missing out. You guys are missing out. If you want to see nature as it is, like untouched, beautiful terrain that you be like, wow, what is this?
One of my school friend, he said every summer he goes up there for gold panning. So has a spot where
Yes.
every year he spent about 2 months up there, and he got like 100 grams of gold.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money nowadays.
There are mines there. You can go and rent a facility and do your prospecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't go for the gold because I'm too impatient to be doing all this and that and moving back and forth, and then at the end I don't get anything. I'll probably
Yeah.
curse everything in the area.
You get a tiny grain the size of rice.
$bucks, man.
Still good. Imagine you work your ass off all day, and you're tired, and at the end it's like nothing. You get nothing. That'd be a disaster. That'd be like I'll
Hey,
pull my hair out.
it's like YouTube. You work your ass off and you get 1 subscriber at the end of the day.
And at least you get one. or what's even worse is that you get that 1 subscriber and you wake up in the morning, that one is gone too. YouTube is not happy with it.
No, the worst part is when you wake up and you have -5 subscribers.
Hey! Nothing beats the days when me and Cone woke up with -80, and the next day I think it was -40. That was a stab in the heart.
No, I
Okay.
remember when I first started to meet you guys, when I first started to know you guys, I came in and I said he's live, so I came in and then I'm like, this guy's complaining about subscribers. What the hell is going on?
We had I don't know. That's probably one of the times where I was hurt the most in my
Now I
life.
know how it feels. Now I know how it feels. Yesterday I was 504 and now it's 82. Going back down. So I'm counting my what happened? -4 became what happened? So YT is not happy with it?
What?
Yeah, because now yesterday I was 504
544?
and now it's 481, 82.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, again, it's still better than -80 and -40 and then -20.
I
No,
remember
you know what my biggest problem was? I get 10 new subscribers. I get 20 new subscribers, and my count stays the same for weeks.
Yeah,
Wow.
that must be
I
frustrating
have the
too.
same I have the same thing because my account it stays the same and yet I'm getting messages that says this so and so subscribed.
Yeah, I'm getting daily message. Hey, you got subscriber. You got subscriber. And okay, where's my count? But when you go to analytics, you will see actually your real count. Right now, my real count is 1200.
That's weird.
Wow. Yeah. We actually, Conan the one who showed me how to check that too. I think. Wait, I was
Can
checking.
you
I
do
think
that?
I
Can
should be
you
like
show us how? Can you show us, Con,
1800.
how was that done?
1800.
Let me see where.
No, it's easy. You go into your analytics
Analytics. Okay, let me go to Creator Studio and then
and then
click
go
on
to advanced mode.
Yeah. And then under subscription, right?
Yeah. And then you select
Analytics, Advanced Mode.
and then look at the subscription status.
So in the advanced mode, I see video, traffic, geography, uh, view
Viewer
age,
age, gender, date,
view
revenue,
gender,
and then
date, revenue,
subscription
subscription
status,
status,
and then
subscription.
change it to lifetime.
Change it to lifetime. Where is
And at the
lifetime?
bottom, you see how many subscribers you had till now.
Why am I not seeing it? Sorry, subscription sort. No,
Banana? Nosebleed.
hold on. Confused. How come it's not showing me? Is
Mine
it
doesn't. uh,
is it the subscription status or is it another one? Video type, YouTube product. No, subscription source status.
Okay, I'm going to check it right now. YouTube Studio. You go to analytics. You go to advanced mode. Then you go to subscriptions.
Is it source or status?
Let me see. Wait. Subscription source. You go to lifetime.
Oh
There you
yes, it is lifetime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
subscription shows. And it says now.
What does it say subscriber gained?
I have 502. Subscriber
Okay.
gain at 676.
yeah. See, I should be at 2028.
And it says lost 174. So
Well,
now I'm scratching my head just like you were scratching your head a couple of months ago.
you saying you lost over 1,000 subscriber, Nathan?
Yeah, 2028 should be my number.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yep. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, man.
I wonder how the algorithm and these artificial intelligence for these guys work. Because
Listen,
they're
take it as it's a rite of passage. We're all gonna have to go through this.
like, I don't mind going through this. What I'm saying, I mean, like, you know how many garbage stuff is on YouTube,
Yeah.
and yet it's not getting any cleanup or anything. And then you have something that is pure, simple, like you share a video that is very, very relaxing, that is very good, and then you end up getting marked for that.
Yeah, but like I said, you just have to.
Rome,
Huh.
may I do a suggestion here?
Yeah, what is it?
Re-upload the same video and see if it happens again. Maybe it's just a random pick,
I was talking to Nathan yesterday. I said, I'm going to wait for a couple of days. If nothing happens, I'm going to completely remove all of my shorts videos and delete my.
Don't remove. Make them private and then re-upload it.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them private and delete the short video thing and then re-add it, a fresh one.
See, what I did with my, what is that Jollibee video, I made a mistake, right? And then I re-upload the same video again, and I ended up getting twice the views.
Oh, maybe I should re-upload it.
Yeah.
The first Jollibee video gave me 1,200 views, and the second one gave me another 1,000 views. It's the same identical video.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, my advice is if you can avoid deleting, then just do it.
No, because now I learned, as you told me, that not to delete it, just make it private and re-upload it.
Yeah. Because I uploaded a short where I made a mistake, so I just made that private, corrected my my spelling mistake on my video, and then I re-uploaded it.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see how it will go. I was going to test my LS2 because I already activated mine long time ago when I created the channel, but I never went online. I did test it privately, not knowing any, not sending any mass message. It looks like it worked, and so I was thinking of doing that and to see maybe do entertaining for the crowd and go to Niagara Falls and do something, but then they shut down everything. So that is out of the question too.
Well, stay put. It's just a matter of time. We don't know when.
Yeah, but I'm patient. I mean, I live in the middle of nowhere. Usually, people who come to my town, they run as fast as they can to get out of it because they don't want to die out of boredom. There's nothing here. Literally, there's nothing here. Everything closes at 4 o'clock.
But sometimes nothing is the best, man.
So yeah, it's true. But I prefer, me personally, I really prefer Alberta. I don't know. I feel like Alberta is my home. I feel like that's where I belong. This is me personal. I
For
know I
me,
love Ontario. Ontario is my home. I will never forget Ontario. And there are places in Ontario that are beautiful. That are beautiful. But I feel like I belong to Alberta.
so you're saying once you retire, you want to come here to Alberta, or you want to
I
go
actually
to
even want to move before retirement. I want to move there before retirement.
Yeah,
That's why one
retirement?
of the reason I came to Alberta in October was a business venture that I wanted to look into. So,
For me, if I want to retire, I want something warmer, like or cheaper. With the pension money, you can't
with Benji,
really.
of course you can't. I was thinking of two things for when it comes to retirement and warmer climate. Either go towards South Pacific,
Mm-hmm.
Asian countries like Philippines or maybe Malaysia or Indonesia or even Maldives
Yeah,
or a different area, or South Africa. South Africa has some beautiful
Yeah,
places.
I follow this couple, Doggy and Moggy and Doggy. I forgot the name, but their videos are amazing. But Joseph,
Greg,
there's nothing wrong with the shorts. All I'm saying is, I'm not a big supporter of deleting your videos. If you made a mistake, I prefer that you make it private and then upload it again, whether it's shorts or longer video, doesn't matter. But
just upload it again. Yeah, you get double the views, like I did.
I also, is she doing her vertically or horizontally?
She's doing it correctly. I saw some.
I think her videos are all done like
no,
regular
I
videos.
think Josephine has a problem with their format because she's putting shorts, but they don't come up as shorts. Sometimes I see that she's missing the hashtag, but sometimes I find it to be not the 916 or whatever that is. I find it to be a little bit more wider. So I don't know what to
So
use.
just choose InShot and go to Canvas and choose the
That
TikTok
could be
format, and it works.
now. Speaking of 916, that could be the reason why my videos are not picked.
So is yours not 916?
Or let me just right now. Let me just go to the hard drive and connect everything and see what those videos are. What formats are they? And then I'm going to explain to you guys and tell you if they are 916. But the way I created, the way I added them, I make them vertical.
No, I know, but you can make vertical in different format. It has to be 916. And you can only tell, look at your original video, what format that is. If not, like you mentioned, use the InShot and fix it.
InShot is can we use it on desktop too, or is just a phone
No,
app?
No.
this is an Android app. It should work fine on your Note 10.
Beautiful
Okay,
app though. Yeah, it's so
let me
easy
just
to
download
use.
it. Let me just download it right now. InShot.
If you want to know how to use it, watch one of my previous videos. I explained it how
You
to.
did it on InShot? You,
Yes,
And
okay.
I think
InShot video
Josephine
editor,
uses
photo
InShot.
editor, is that the one? with
Huh?
the red kind of like red Instagram
Yeah,
logo.
that's the
Yes,
one.
yes.
Okay, I'm just downloading it right now.
But open your original videos. I'm curious now. Check
Yeah,
the format.
that's when you just mentioned right now. That is the reason why I think that could be that my videos are not being picked up. Let me just go to because I have a shorts page. Um, uploaded shorts. Okay, I'm gonna let's start with that video that I uploaded that they marked it as whatever that they was not fit for so see
It
what
kind of
that,
it can be a format. It's not. It's not for kids or something because it's in the wrong format.
okay, I'm gonna do the Panther Falls. I'm gonna check and see if this is a format that is correct or not. Where
And
is
then you
Panther?
should compare the one that's being picked up on your shelf and check the format of that video.
I'm just doing that just to quickly go to the videos that I'm gonna upload it so I can use them. Let me just check the walk to Bow Lake and see if that is what format is that. Okay, I'm going to the details. Frame width is 3840. Frame height is 2160.
Okay, Nomad.
Uh,
It's the wrong format. I just opened your fall. What is it? That Prado Vale Falls Icefield Parkway. It's not the right format.
yeah, because so what you just mentioned, I think that's
Into horizontal.
Oh, so I can change all of them into the in
yes,
shot?
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy all of them into my phone in a different folder, and I'm gonna change the formats of them all in shot.
Okay, let me check.
yeah.
Where's your other one? Let me see.
So the question is, can you check the video that is in the the chairs? The one there's only one video on my shorts video. What format is that?
Which one?
Well,
There's
that one
only
gets picked up as shorts.
there's only one video that is picked as shorts.
Let me see. Which one is it? Panther
Uh,
Falls?
no. This is basically Sheldon's
Uh,
Lookout in Toronto, Ontario.
see, this one I'm showing you. This one is picked up as short, and this is perfect.
Yeah, it's all in the wrong format. Check all your other shorts here.
There you go. Okay, problem solved.
Okay, now I know why it's all in.
It's all in horizontal.
And
Where
I
you
love.
mean vertical? They have to be vertical, right?
They have to be vertical. When you watch it on your phone, it has to be full
Like
screen
this.
on your phone.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
this. Not yeah, that's vertical.
Yes.
vertical. Yeah,
And right now, when I open your short, it's all in horizontal.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah, it looks like this right now. Wait, the heck? It kicked me out. Where is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna change all of them. I'm gonna review them. I'm gonna use the
See, it's just like this. It shows
there you go. See,
it's wrong format.
hmm.
yeah, and what phone do you have, Cone? Because iPhone, look what it does. That's why I couldn't even tell him whether he had the right one or not. Because if I go to
This is
my Honda,
automatic.
see, iPhone is crap. Look at this.
It's automatic switching it to the right format for you, but
Yeah,
it's
my iPhone is showing like
no.
tiny.
You have to go to full screen. Go to full screen and see.
Oh my gosh! Yes, it right away went horizontal when I did it.
That's the
Okay.
problem. Oh, Adeline is I give her a nice warm jacket.
Oh, we have Adeline. Okay. Hello,
I don't
hello,
know.
hello. There's multiple lives going on, guys. Thing is doing one. Beta Kai is doing one, and Nancy is doing one. We're doing one. So
Well, there's a
it's.
competition going on.
I think it's that time of the year. Everybody wants to get together, chit chat. So I'm running out of devices to connect here.
Ooh.
Look, I have to show you guys. My hands are full. Oh my god!
Cone for InShot.
Yes.
For when you do the editing and when you do the
I
how do
just
you
dropped.
choose the what do you call it, the aspect ratio? How do you choose that?
Okay.
Click on
When you,
the.
when you open InShot, right? On
Yeah.
your left corner, there's this icon. It's called Canvas.
Okay. Yeah,
When
I
you
see
click that, it will tell you. You can choose original file format. You can choose.
that. Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. 916.
You see
Yeah.
that? And
Yeah.
if you have a horizontal video,
Yeah.
I usually go to TikTok
Yeah.
and then I zoom in to that size that I want, and it will convert that part to a vertical video
Okay.
from the
Perfect.
horizontal.
Oh,
Perfect.
and you know what else I found
So,
out?
so I clicked on 916 canvas, and in order for me to select that, I just click on the arrow, the check mark.
Yes.
But make sure you zoom it. When I use Filmora on one of my videos, you remember the CN Tower elevator ride that I had, the first one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was converted into 916, but then it was still that small. I didn't zoom in, right?
Mm-hmm.
That got picked up by the shelf too. But now that I figured how to do it with InShot, I just made that private and then I re-uploaded after I did it using InShot.
So yeah,
Now I'm
all
doing it. I zoomed in. I brought it to the exact frame size.
okay.
There you
So
go.
now it's perfectly
And
that.
if you click on the if you have multiple clips, right? You just click on the multiple check mark, and it will convert every clip into that format. Otherwise, you have to do it one by one.
Yeah, no, I want to do it all. I'm just learning. So once I do the learning thing with you guys, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do everything.
And
So
then you can add music and everything. Just put some music on your phone and import the music. You can do all the transition in shot.
do
You can
you
clips
record?
around. When you're holding on one of the clips, it
Yeah.
will make it smaller, and then you can move all the clips around to your position that you like.
The second thing, when you save it, do you save it custom? Do you save it HD quality? Which one do you use? Because
Uh,
most
s-
of my videos are 4K.
The only option I have is 1080p and lower quality. I just choose 1080p. That's it.
I have an option for 4K, so I save mine as 4K.
Because
You have
most of my videos are all 4K, so I rather have the 4K format available. If not,
I
if
don't
maybe
I don't
the
think
paid
it's
version
possible
of
on that
this.
one because it's not 4K, right?
No, but I can load up a 1080p video and then it will let me convert that into 4K.
No, because
In,
the video that I have,
InShot,
this video that I shot is 4K.
in
No,
InShot,
in InShot, when I upload a video that's lower quality, I have the option. It gives me three options: 1080p, 720p, and then 4K.
oh, I don't have this option on my phone.
I think because he has iPhone, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so there is an advantage of having an iPhone. Okay, thank you.
Well, I have one that and one that, so I'm in both worlds.
You have one that's not even unpacked yet. Yeah, maybe you might
So,
use it now.
now I'm gonna go into that. Does iPhone, by the way, Nathan, does iPhone have InShot?
No, you have to download it at the App Store.
No, you have to pay for it.
No, it's
No,
free.
it's a free app.
Okay.
But if you
One
if
thing,
you don't want that if you want the full version, it costs you $40, I guess.
because to remove the logo is good.
Not only the logo, you get a lot of transition and a lot of other stuff
There's
too.
so many advertising here.
For
It's-
now,
Yeah.
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 The free version does have ad on it,
But
but again, it doesn't bother
I
me.
just made a video. I just made a video.
The InShot logo, it's so small at the bottom right hand. I'm telling you, man. Again, you can pay. There's no one stopping you, but to me, it doesn't bother me having that icon or
I
because
just
having
I
that
made my
logo.
first.
see
I
people
just
people
made my first.
complaining about it. Oh, you're using that InShot to edit your videos. I said, so what's wrong with it?
Somebody actually commented on one of my videos saying, "Did you take your iPhone and flew over Lake Blood?" They actually commented, and I had to go saying
Yes,
no.
you were paragliding over it.
Yeah, the guy was like, "No, no, no." Yeah, he's like, "How did you do it?" I'm like, "Well, no, it's a drone shot that I converted."
Some people.
Yeah. So now I just finished the InShot video. I just made it, and it's 1080 by 920.
Hmm.
Kodak is AAC H264 format, which should be good. I think that's the typical for YouTube.
Yep.
So then I'm gonna upload that. So okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and do all the other ones, and then I'm actually gonna make all the other one private except that one that they marked age restricted.
Maybe the format made the kids.
Yeah. So I'm gonna change all the other ones, and then I'm gonna go from there and
All right.
re-upload them. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm still getting into this thing, so I'm not familiar much with it.
Once you get the views and the subscriber, you get hooked to that.
Oh, actually, I today I went and I found 11 more short videos in my phone because I hate recording vertically.
See, with InShot, it doesn't matter. I'm taking my horizontal and make a
Yeah,
vertical out.
Because if that's the case, I have some epic waterfalls I want to turn into that.
Oh yeah, you
yeah,
can do
you can
that. For sure.
crazy.
Because I'm also planning to come up with a video, the best unknown waterfalls in Canada. There's the waterfall because the moment you talk about waterfalls in Canada, everybody thinks Niagara Falls, Niagara Falls,
No.
because that's the main thing that is here. And then there's waterfalls that are for you guys. The main ones would be Cascade. You'll have Crescent Falls. You have Sunwapta. You have Athabasca. You have Rearguard. You have Bow Falls. You have Sheep River that I just did. You have so many waterfalls in that part of the area. But what I'm talking about in general, for example, like in Iceland, when you go, there are three major waterfalls that everybody talks about.
But Iceland has
Iceland has
waterfalls every 100
thousands
meters.
of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
thousands of
So the first day we were in Iceland, not the first day when we started leaving Reykjavik and started driving, I
them.
was like, "Oh my god, beautiful waterfall! Stop, stop, stop!" And we did 3, 4, 5 stops. My wife's like, "Dude, if you're gonna do this for all these water, we'll never get things done."
You'll believe
So
it.
the 7 or 8 days we were there driving around, my God, there's some beautiful ones, man.
There are
Some waterfalls, I regret not having a camera. It's so windy that you'll see the water just go up. It goes up.
the mist. Yeah,
No, the whole waterfall, like it doesn't fall, man. It was so strong that it goes like,
yeah, kind of like the Takaka Falls in BC.
yeah. Takaka was, yeah,
Takaka
yeah.
Falls, when you go in the beginning of summer, like when summer comes up, that area, that valley, that whole Yoho Valley is really windy. That when the water comes down, the wind picks it back up and raises it back up.
Yeah.
It calls a reverse waterfall.
There's like this in New Zealand, some beautiful ones.
New Zealand is another beautiful, man. I don't know. I can't wait to travel
I
because,
want to do like overlanding through New Zealand.
well, we want to do Australia and then New Zealand.
Australia, I've been to. It's a beautiful place. I went for the Olympics. I ended up staying for 6 months. It's a beautiful place to go.
I just got a comment for my latest video. The gigantic sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Gladys and Kenny, the comment was, "What sausage? LOL, OMG, that is weird."
It's funny. I could pass for a pretzel.
No,
Instead
no,
of
no, no. Yeah, here's the thing: the locals hated this monument because they say this is a giant turd.
That's interesting. Con, you have any plans for next year?
Uh, my plan was going to my season 2 should be BC and
BC,
Vancouver Island,
BC has some beautiful places to go to.
but I also want to go to Mexico.
Mexico is well. You do not do the resort, or you want to do the?
No, I'm the resort guy, but I always venture out of the resorts.
Yeah, see, Mexico is a place where I'm scared.
I
I
like
would
to
not
do the,
venture
the
out.
comfort of the resort where you get everything is inclusive, but I also have the options to go out and try the local stuff, right?
Yeah. No,
And this is the adventure part of it of Mexico, where you just hire a taxi and you
I
go
think,
the whole way out.
why can't we find some YouTube bloggers from Mexico and collab with them?
What do you mean? I know people in Mexico.
Then
Yeah, you
what?
can.
the
Nothing is
point?
stopping you from.
Yeah, then collaborate with them, and then there you go.
Yeah. Before I didn't have a YouTube channel, right? So now everything is you planning with YouTube in mind.
Yeah, so that way they just look after you, they take you, and then they're your guide.
Life of YouTubers.
Yep. And yeah, it all depends how we going to get out of the restriction. If a lot of people getting vaccinated or not, are we still in lockdown after?
Once you get vaccinated, what's the point of you being in law? I know people who got infected with the virus. They got the treatment, they got their back in business, and the doctors told them, you don't have to worry about anything now. Even if somebody has the virus, it won't bother you.
Here's the
Oh, that's
thing.
not.
Here's the thing. This virus is mutating all the time, right? It's like the flu season. The virus mutate. You have to get the flu shot every year. It's the same with this COVID. It's mutating, and it has been mutating in England right now. And if we don't get the majority of people vaccinated, we will have the same problem anyway.
So it's going to reoccur.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently that strain is much more
It's kind of like
worse.
the sister of SARS, like SARS and the other one, the EME. There's a Middle Eastern respiratory syndrome.
MERS.
Yeah,
MERS,
MERS.
right?
Then there's there's 7 of them. There's 7 different kinds of them. They're all the sisters.
Anyway, we just hope everybody is going to vaccinate it, and then we can get back to our normal lives. We can travel again. But it's not every country has access to the vaccine.
I thought China said that they're giving it for free to those people because they feel bad.
Nobody wants vaccine from China.
It's not gonna work. It's gonna break anyway. So remember,
You get 1 year manufacturer warranty on that.
remember in the beginning, I got a message. It's Chinese. It's gonna break quickly. Don't worry. It's not gonna last forever.
See, China wants to give it to you for free, but the countries won't take it because there is no, testing, no safety. Even those Russian vaccine that was given out 3 months ago, people won't take it because they know.
People in Africa used it. People in Africa used it, and they said it works very good for them. So I'm not sure what the.
I don't know, man. People in Russia, they don't want to take the Russian vaccine. They're waiting for the German ones.
Obviously, I wouldn't take a Russian vaccine anyway because I don't know what it come from. It's like I don't know what's going on in that place.
That's another one that I would
That's
not
like-
put my
That's
trust
like
on.
that's like comparing.
If I get the vaccine, it has to be a brand name.
It has to be it has to be Mercedes. It has to be Uh, you don't just take a vehicle that has no father. It's like an orphan vehicle that has no father, no mother.
This is
That alone,
very good, very good, very good.
by the time you come out of the by the time you come out of the dealership, it breaks already. No,
Moshko.
I'm looking forward to coming out and
Josephine says stay home. Yes, that's what we're doing is for the last 2 weeks.
it's really very like imagine like you're imprisoned in your own home.
You know what? I don't feel like prison. I have fun here. I mean, I can be on YouTube.
Like it's very difficult. Like you can't do anything. You can't go anywhere. It's hard. Like I was thinking of going camping. Really, I really enjoy winter camping. I love it going to Algonquin. They have some nice hiking trails there.
When you go winter camping, what gears you bring with you? Heater for sure, right?
Depend. There's two types of camping that I go to. Sometimes I go to site that has electricity available, so you just plug in. I have my own cable cord that I come with power cord that I bring with me. I bring a heater. That's for sure. One thing. When you go winter camping, three are the main elements. Three: heat, and you have cover just to get cover from the elements, like especially cover overhead to
Mhm.
if it's snowing or anything else. And you have uh, basically the gear for you to use to go places. Algonquin gets a lot of snow in winter. I give you an example. There's a video of me doing the winter camping last January before the pandemic started. There's a hiking trail to go to that. The hiking trail basically is very simple, but when winter comes, the snow is up to your chest deep.
Mhm.
I say chest deep, you can really get that deep into snow. So you need snowshoes, good snowshoes if you have, that's very good. You need proper gears to jackets and stuff like that. I use gaiters to cover so that the snow doesn't fill into my shoes to keep it dry all the time. And you need to have layers, multiple layers of clothing because when you hike in cold, you sweat quickly. So you want to be able to keep that balanced. You don't want to sweat because when you sweat, your clothes going to get wet and then they're going to freeze. That freeze is going to be on you next to you. So you want to maintain that. So there's mainly three things that you need. It's the heat, the cover from the elements, and you need to have proper gear with you to do the hiking or whatever.
Do you watch out for avalanche warnings?
Well, Ontario doesn't have any avalanche unless you are in northern Lake Superior, like the southeast part where the highway just goes through the peaks, these cut-off peaks. In that area, usually there's some ice falling, and ice usually will trigger some rocks falling too.
All
But if
right.
you are now in mountainous range, like the Canadian Rockies, I just came from, I saw some rocks on the road when I was coming. I said that is a fresh rock slide. But usually there's maintenance people there. They clean it right away, or they shut down the road, the highway. They clear it, and then you go through. For avalanche, for example, if you were to go from Revelstoke all the way going through, coming into Icefields Parkway, you have
Mhm.
these tunnels that you go through. And before these tunnels there are areas where they're known to be avalanche country, and there are signs, there are gates there. The moment an avalanche is seen, because they usually send these people in skiing gears to go to check out the snow level and how oh, soft the snow is and how much snow it has come. So they monitor this. So when they monitor this, and then the military comes, and then they bring their artilleries, and then they shoot rounds into them to trigger the avalanche before it causes major damage. So when that happens, the complete highway is shut down.
Mhm.
Perfect example is the Icefields Parkway. There are channels in that area. I give you in a perfected area. There's an area in the Icefields Parkway called the Weeping Wall. The Weeping Wall is known for avalanche. The Big Bend, you know that big bend area where
Mhm.
that area is known for avalanche with snow, with rock slides and avalanche and stuff like that. So
Okay.
before when they know that there's going to be an avalanche or they know there's going to be snow falling, they shut down the highway. The gate comes down and closes, and then the personnel come. They start doing their work. If you go to Parker Ridge, there's a hiking trail there. Parker Ridge hiking trail, just behind the Grand Bend, the Big Bend. There's a picture. There's a warning there. It says that if you come across any rounds, UXOs, unexploded ordnance, you have to report it to the RCMP or the Army. They have a 1-800 number, because these are the areas where they just shoot these shells into it to trigger avalanches. Sometimes they may not explode, and so it just stays there. And this area is known for hikers. So these areas, they have a lot of avalanches. So they shut down the area and they clear it, and then they release the traffic. But here in this part of Ontario, I hardly have experienced any much of a major thing, except the Lake Superior area, because that's the mountainous range. And so other than that, I don't think there's any place like that.
Right.
The only thing that I usually prepare for is shelter. That is one thing. To keep warm. Keep warm is a sleeping bag. Depending on, I have a sleeping bag that can withstand about almost -30. And I have like my regular gear that I use. And usually, so I go to places. The other type of camping is to go rent a yurt or a cottage or a cabin. Majority of these provincial parks here, both in Ontario, in Alberta, in BC, and all over, they provide accommodation. No, when you go to their website, there's two types of accommodation. There's camping accommodation, then there's roofed accommodation.
Yes, but I thought they closed after October or November.
No, not all of them. Algonquin, for example, is well known. Jasper National Park is a well-known park that's open year-round. Banff is open year-round. Kootenay is the one that closes. For example, Nathan went to Fields the other day. He did a video of Fields. See, the area of Field is shut down because there's a lot of snow, so not majority of people come there. But roofed accommodations still remain open. Why? Because there's people who live there and they own Airbnb and they own bed and breakfast and stuff like that. So you can always use them to do that. But in Algonquin, for example, there are 4 areas in Algonquin that remain year-round. Because Algonquin is a big park and it covers different area. You have Highway 60 going from Huntsville going through Ottawa, and you have Highway 17 Trans-Canada coming from the north side from Ottawa going into North Bay. So there's different routes to go to it. You have the South Corridor. You have the Mule Lake that has roofed accommodation. You have the eastern side of Algonquin that has roofed accommodation. And then you have the north, the kiosk area, the north side that has roofed accommodation.
Mm-hmm.
But some provincial parks, they maintain roofed accommodation because this is an area that is well known. Like Lake Superior, for example. Lake Superior Provincial Park has roofed accommodation because this is a park that people use all the time. But majority of them, they close. They're not open year-round. They close. In Alberta, for example, you have parks that are open from May to like September or October. 15 is the last day usually.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are parks that are open year-round. They're provincial parks, but they're open year-round, meaning people can come to it all the time because they have the facilities to maintain them. They have the personnel to look after the road, snow and plowing and all that. So once they have that, they keep it open for people to come visit.
Yeah.
And the same thing in BC. In BC, I give you an example. Before you go to Yukon Territory, there's a provincial park, but it's a hot spring.
Oh.
It's a hot spring. The thing is, it closes for winter, but it's a first come, first serve because when there's no services available, you can camp in there if you want because there's no facilities there. But there is a resort close by that provides roofed accommodation and everything else. And they have hot springs and they have pools. There's usually a competition going on. It's how you freeze your hair. And they do these photo contests. Yeah, it's really like there's this guy with a big beard. He comes and everything is frozen. His hair is frozen, his beard is frozen, and everything is frozen. So he comes out. It has to be a specific temperature, but it's hot spring. It's a hot spring. People can sit in it and do the same thing. Also, as soon as you cross the border into Yukon territory, there are hot springs in that area. So there's a lot of places that keep open because it depends on how well known the area is. Algonquin is a well known park. So they keep it open certain areas of Algonquin so that people can experience that. And there are similar places in Alberta.
So you have been traveling actually whole Canada already, didn't you?
I've been from end to end. I've been Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, PEI. I came all the way down to went all the way to BC, Vancouver, Yukon. I've been to Alaska. I crossed the border. There's a city in Alaska. As soon as you cross the border from Ontario, it's called not from Ontario, from Yukon territory on the north side, from Dawson City. It's called Chicken. The city is called Chicken, Alaska. They would say there's a huge wooden chicken in the middle of that place. Like, look, it's a huge chicken.
Well, we have
It's kind of like the one you did yesterday with a huge egg.
giant turkey.
Yeah. This city has a huge chicken in the middle. I'm like, what? What is this? Like, really in the middle. As soon as you cross the customs, the border, that is the main city to come to.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So one thing I want to see in Alaska is Denali National Park. If you want to experience Northern Lights,
Yeah.
Denali National Park. Well, actually,
Yeah, supposed to be
yeah,
very, very,
there's
very
a
pretty.
you can see it even in Ontario too, if you know where to go, and you have to monitor.
Oh, there's a place, I think 3 hour drive east and the north. I forgot. My wife had one. I don't know. That's one of the places that we've been thinking, but we never did.
Oh, you're talking about the night sky?
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
that place. Usually, you won't be able to. It's just south of Sudbury, North Bay. It's there. Um, it's a dark sky preserve. That's what you're referring to.
I don't know the name.
There's
Well,
three dark sky preserves. There's one in Eastern, north of Kingston. There's one in
that's the one that I'm talking about, north of Kingston.
yeah. I've been to that one. It's usually it's good, but you will not be able to see Northern Lights. Northern Lights, you need to be beyond the what do you call it, the watershed mark. You know, watershed mark is basically a marking range of in geography is that water, anything above that moves into the Arctic Ocean, and anything below that goes into Lake Superior and into Atlantic Ocean. So you have to be north of the watershed mark, and Ontario is part of that watershed mark, and it's north of Sudbury. It's about an hour north of Sudbury. So, and then also, you know, when you go to Western Ontario, Northwestern Ontario, you have that time change area just north of Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
The same area has a watershed mark. That water beyond water here, if you go north of this, water goes into the Arctic Ocean. To the south of this, water goes into the Atlantic Ocean, coming into Lake Superior, and then going into the Atlantic Ocean. This is basically the dividing rule. So that area, anything north of that, you would be able to see it. There's a city in Ontario called Pickle Lake. It's the northernmost city in Ontario that you can access by road. If you go there in winter, it closes because they don't plow the road. The road. There's no services.
What do people who live there, what do they do?
Huh?
What
It's
do the
resorts.
people?
It's resorts, fishing areas, fly-by fishing. You know, you go to those remote fly-in fishing spots that they just take you in your boat, in your plane, and then they drop you to this cottage in the middle of nowhere. No phone works, nothing works. And you're secluded in the nature and the wilderness so deep that literally you can blink and you can hear your own blinking. That's how quiet and deep nature it is. So they take you to these places, and those are the boundary points. If you go to Pickle Lake,
I think you can hear your own blinking. Otherwise, you had some wild mushroom, man.
No, it's a metaphor. I'm not saying you can hear your own blinking, but I'm saying that it's so quiet.
You had some really good mushroom.
The good thing is, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do anything. So, but it's so quiet. You know, when I'm sure you've done canoeing, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you're sitting in a canoe and you paddle and you lift the paddle, the drop of the water from the paddle falls into the lake and you can hear that dripping sound, especially when you're in a very quiet area. Like it has a special, you can tell that the only thing you could hear far in the distance is the call of a loon calling. And you can hear the wind, like you're in the middle of the lake, but you can hear the wind going through the pines and it has that hissing, that whispering sounds. Like these are places that you go to. So if you're in Pickle Lake, coming back to Northern Lights, if you're in Pickle Lake, Ontario, you would be able to encounter. But you have to be 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
We have a lot of northern lights here. Usually I drive about 30 minutes to the El
Yeah.
Payo National Park here. It's called, it's also called the Dark Sky
Preserve.
Reserve.
Yeah.
And usually in May or in October, we can see northern lights here. And I have actually nice picture from that, but I never ever took videos about it.
You should, high level, high level is the best location, just north of you guys, just before the border of Northwest Territory.
I also have a email alert. Every time there's a northern light coming up,
Chances.
I get an email.
I have that too.
Prepare to go.
Yeah, I have that too. It's from the University of Alberta, right? Is it Calgary or Edmonton? I'm not sure which university it is.
U of A.
Yeah. The University of Alberta, that one that issues a notification telling you your chances of seeing northern lights is increased. So it tells you.
Oh, look who's here! Mexico drones.
Mexico drones.
Oh boy. Congratulations to you, sir, for being monetized.
1,000 subscriber, Mexico drones. That's awesome achievement, and you should be monetized.
Yeah, he is. He is monetized. So, congrats to you. Well, I hope he is because you met your requirements. So I don't see why not.
Oh, that's good. I'm not familiar with him. Is he in Mexico?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's on a freaking Jeep, just driving through the back road, similar to what you want to do, man.
That's me. That's me. That's my type of a guy. That's my type of a guy. Off-roading,
Oh,
4x4ing.
Yeah, it's sick.
Thank you, Mexico drones. Yeah, when I saw his first episode driving through that stream of water.
You're not monetized. Still need 4,500. What? So you still need 4,500 watch hours?
No, there's only 4,000 watch hours. How can it be 4,500 watch hours?
Well, am I not reading his comments correctly? Not monetized yet. Still need 4,500
I
watch
think
hours.
it's 450 hours, not 4,500.
Maybe he means 45.
450
You
maybe.
need to have 4,000 watch hours, Mexico drone, not 4,500.
Cohn is right. I think he meant 450 hours.
4,000 watch hours is my requirement, and I started 5 months ago. And I'm at 2,000 right now. So I'm halfway there with halfway subscriber, halfway watch hours. 4,500 is never heard of.
Unless they made changes that we don't know yet.
Maybe that's for Mexico.
Yeah, I think 4,000 is the accurate number. And I hope you get it, man. I mean, you have some beautiful drones, beautiful shots, beautiful storytelling. So I think it's just
what the first episode when he was driving through a river, and it was a storm coming down the mountains, right? And it was like everything was washed out, and he said, "Okay, should we drive through that stream?" And they said, "You guys are nuts, man."
Or they got
that's awesome. That's my type of a thing. I love driving through rivers and
they lost power and then they had to camp somewhere to
flash of what is it? flash flat, something like that.
Yeah, but Mexico and Arizona, those places, they have these easy, quick flash floods. And the rivers are usually highways. The rivers are usually pathways for cars to drive through, especially overlanding. Like if you have a Jeep or
He has a he's really good with his drone.
Yeah,
Really nice drone shots.
amazing video, man. His storytelling is next level too. So,
First episode where the drones follow his car, they're driving on the highway
and then
on the bridge, and yeah, another episode later, says, yeah, I crashed the drone.
oh, the drone went into the bridge.
Yeah, that was a nice shot though. When I first look at it, that was awesome. The drone was following the car driving through the bridge, and then it was cut off. Right? We didn't know the drone crashed.
Or maybe he was using the follow mode, and
yeah, I
that
think
the
it was
drone
the
usually follows you. Yeah.
And then one of the episodes, they're hunting for waterfalls, and there are so many beautiful waterfalls in
Oh,
Mexico.
Mexico has a lot of waterfalls.
But those locals are charging an arm and a leg to go see it, and
That's why you need to have somebody like him.
and they said, "Screw that! We're not going to pay."
Well, he's saying drone is missing one eye.
But that follow mode was awesome.
No, follow mode is very good.
it's
The thing with follow mode is that if you're alone, in my case, it's very difficult because I don't know, should I concentrate on the road and control my car, or should I keep an eye on the drone? It's very difficult.
yeah, but as long as you set it up and you're not driving too fast, or you put it on sport mode, and then you can do, I don't know,
It
50
will follow
kilometers.
you, but you have to be at specific altitude. You have to be in a specific area. So, yeah, I've been trying to, but now that I don't have the drone anymore, so it's gone. I'm going to get another one. I was going to ask you, Nathan, which drone do you have?
I have the Mavic Air.
Mavic Air 2?
Well, I wish Mavic Air 2. No, I got the first generation, the 4K, the $1,800 one.
I have tab, like a tab holder for it. You want that?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I have that, and I have a phone screen. You know those hood. When I ordered the Mavic Mini when it
Yeah.
came, they sent me those things with it. I have no idea how they ended up to me. I never ordered those things.
Okay, keep it, man. I'll take it.
Yeah, and I'll keep it. I haven't even opened it. I think because you mentioned that, because I don't have any other. I have the DJI, the Phantom one. So,
Okay, yeah. So
I'm thinking of getting the.
Are you guys still in Baja?
Is Mexico drone in Baja?
Well, that was the last video.
Oh, the Baja is beautiful. Baja is one of my is on the list of desert that I want to go to. I want to start it from the States in California and then cross into Mexico.
Yeah, the problem is now with you can't just drop a link right now because YouTube changed that. What I did is I put an exclamation mark in front of the link and it still works.
yeah.
Yeah, he's still in Baja.
That's awesome.
Right now is a good tea. Actually, I don't know if it's rainy right there, Baja. Right now is winter, so it should be not very cold, not very hot, because that place is very hot in summer. So winter is usually very good time to come to. Like Arizona too, winter is very good time to come to. Arizona is on my list to do the off-roading in Arizona. Off-roading in Arizona, off-roading in California, Death Valley, Joshua Tree, most of New Mexico, and then going into Mexico, doing some off-roading and overlanding in Mexico.
And what are you gonna do with your vehicle? Are you gonna drive, or are you gonna ship it?
I'm
And
gonna
then
drive my vehicle. That's why I got the 4Runner, the Toyota 4Runner for it. That's the
Wow.
whole point, so I can drive with it. Plus, I
Check
have
out-
insurance that covers three states, like Canada, Mexico, and US. I have insurance that covers everything.
Wow. Mexico drone. He has a Jeep, which is
A
pretty
Jeep
sick.
is awesome. Jeep
That
is good.
is
Jeep and Forerunner would be big.
good a Jeep
Good.
where they actually camp on top on top of the Jeep.
That's what I'm planning for. That's what I'm planning for my Forerunner. I'm putting it's what it's called, the TTP. It's a rooftop tent.
Oh, wow.
Rooftop tent. You basically on top of the uh, your rig. You put a roof rack. On the roof rack, you install the roof tent. It's called Roof Nest, and there are various kinds. There's the 230 is a company that makes them. So many Alucab, uh, so many other ones. Because this thing is very well known in Australia, by the way.
Oh yeah.
This thing is well known in Australia. All these people, when they go camping in Australia, they have like this. They have this rig. Rig is all the way rigged. Like it's really their rig is completely designed. It has fridge. It has power supply. It has everything in it. They have storage. It's like a complete kitchen on the go, and on top is your home.
Yeah.
That is what they do when they go to different places. There's a channel of Australian guy. His name is Ronnie Dahl. You should check his channel. He does off-roading, and this is what he does. He goes to the most remote places in Australia, and then he documents it.
All right, guys. I'm here now for over 2 hours, 2 hours and 6 minutes. It's just a test run, and it works pretty good. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna drop off too. So, well, it's a good run for you. So I say you do it every day if you can. Make it easy.
while I'm working right now, and it's so busy. I'm actually working 10 hours tomorrow until my day off.
Have
Yikes!
double shift.
Hmm?
Have double shift.
No,
And
not
I'm
that.
covering my work, and I'm covering the other guy who had an accident and he's sick. He's recovering, so I'm covering his stuff too. It's and the year is ending too, so everything is hectic. Everything is hectic.
Everybody wants their stuff before Christmas.
Yeah, everybody wants their stuff before Christmas. Nobody cares about the guy who delivers it.
People calling in sick because of oh, I have a running nose. I know I have to go testing now. Well, it is required by law now. If you have a running nose, you have a cough, you're not. The nurse will kick you out of the company. We have a health nurse on site. If he catch you sneeze, you're out.
Uh, I remember when I just uploaded the video back in the days. I don't know if it's kids watching this or anything. Back in the days we used to cough, to cover our farts.
Oh yeah.
Now we fart to cover our coughs.
You realize that if you're COVID positive, your fart is also positive. That's how you're doing a biological warfare.
It's very strange. I mean, I have no idea what's going on with the world. It's really, really.
You know what? At least we're still breathing and alive. We still have food on the table.
No, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I am thankful I'm healthy. I'm thankful that I'm in peace. I'm thankful that I live. I have loved ones and family and everybody else around, and I'm thankful that I can never be ungrateful. I mean, I always compare myself to the people who don't have. I never compare myself to the people who have more than me, because that makes it easier for me to understand better. There are people who don't have nothing. There are people who are homeless. There are people who have no food. There are people who have no shelters and everything. So I'm thankful and I'm grateful for that.
That's why my wife and I, we say, some of us we think about building our next custom house, 5,000 square feet, 5 bedroom, make this, make that, and then we live in. And then there's people who doesn't have nothing. They look up to the next level, saying, "How can I do this? How can I do that?" We're always looking for something up and above. I think there has to be a point where you draw the line. Say, "I'm happy with what I have, and I just want to live my life." Not worry about what's coming. But man, we should be fortunate that we don't have to worry about food, shelter. Like we're lucky. We are lucky that we don't fight for these things. But there's millions and millions of people who fight for their next meal. So
I did a there was a survey that was done by UN last year, just before COVID-19 came.
Can I stop you for a moment?
Yeah.
Mexico Trons is probably leaving right now. Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight, Mexico Trons. Glad to have you on the stream. And if you have any questions in the future, just ask away. You have an expert here in streaming, which is Travel and Life, and soon to be an expert is Rome from Noman Honda. And yay, I'm in the group now.
you got all the support. And Mexico drone, if you can you check your status and see how many hours you're missing? Because we may be able to chime in on that, man, and make it
Yeah,
happen.
the guys here, if you are missing hours, it's going to skyrocket fast with your
I
life.
no, I subscribe to his channel right now. I subscribed. I'm gonna be watching his videos too.
He has really good videos.
No, he's my type of a guy. You said Jeep. I'm into off-roading and overlanding. I'm done. I'm packing and leaving, going to Mexico now.
I was waiting a week for his video to be posted.
Yeah, now I'm gonna watch the videos. I'm gonna follow. That'd be good.
I hope you can check if your access. I'm just curious. We should be able to sort that out for you.
Yeah, one live stream can give you hundreds of hours. That's insane.
Or thousands.
Or thousands if you have more people on. Yeah. I can see that from the four live stream I had before in the beginning. I have over 600 watch hours from the 4 live streams.
Wow. Wow.
And those are the good old days where we were live streaming each other simultaneously and monitors flipped, just yakking away. Really, it
Mhm.
was good old times. And to really think about it, it was not that long time ago.
Have you guys thought about creating like a podcast, something like this?
Well, listen, this could be easily converted into a podcast. Just remove the voice and
To talk
upload it
about
into.
no, forget the no. I don't remove the pictures. I have the pictures. I'm thinking of creating something that we talk about. The regular things that going on.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be this channel. It could be a sister channel of this channel, or maybe another channel that we create, and then we just discuss things, regular things.
We can, but I'll be very honest with you, man. When I started doing, I got excited. Then me and Otul Dumont decided that we're gonna have a show, and then I was jumping on. But after a while, it becomes that it's time consuming, especially full time.
You can make it once a week, I guess, but then you need the schedule for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, choose a time that matches everybody's.
Yeah, listen, I'm open. I'm always been open to.
I can see you two have a talent talking. You can keep the audience engaged and.
Listen, the whole point of Otul Dumont and creating that channel was exactly for what you're asking now, and that's why I even asked you, Rome's,
I've always wanted this. It's just that I didn't have the company. I didn't have the the resources to make it. I've always wanted to make something like this and just talk to people, or talk about regular day stuff, talk about what's happening, talk about whatever just life stuff, and the people get people may have similar interest, so they will one by one start to come. In the beginning you may not have anybody. Slowly I think people will add up, and then you'll probably end up with thousands of people watching.
Yeah, I mean, listen, anything you put the time and effort and you're consistent, I have no doubt that
here's the thing, Norman. Your main thing is you want to be on the road all the time, right? Exploring the area. How can you doing those podcasts?
I'm hoping Elon Musk comes up with that satellite internet connection that I'm going to connect to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
First of all, it's up already. It costs $169 a month.
Yeah,
I believe.
where can I purchase that?
Wait,
Uh,
what does that give you? 169 for what? What speed? Is it unlimited? Like, what is it?
okay, I just read an article about those northern, far in the northern Yukon, or what is it, New West territory.
Northwest Territory.
They
Okay.
they sign up for that satellite internet already. They have about 200 megabit.
It's not available in southern part of Canada. It's only available in the remote region where telephone network
For
doesn't
now,
work.
because they don't have enough satellite up there yet. Because I believe they want 42,000 satellites up there, and right now they only have 4,000.
They're right
So
now
you,
they're trying to cover only North America. They're only America and Canada. They only want to connect the northern sides of the US, lower 48, including Alaska and Canada. That's what they're targeting right
so
now.
you're getting 200 megabits. That's it. And you're paying $190 for that.
But hey, it's you can that's internet. You can it's
That's in the middle of nowhere. That's in the middle of
no
North
cell
Pole.
phone nothing, man.
No, I know, but can you? So once you run that 200 meg, then what? You wait for your next month?
No. 200 megabit is the speed.
Speed, download speed.
There's no limit on the
It's unlimited.
Oh, 200 download? Wow, that's sick.
from
All of a sudden, Nathan is interested in that.
That's your 5G speed, right?
200 megabit, and you go anywhere. You don't rely on your cell phone, and it works. You have
See the way
internet.
there's a guy who purchased it and he installed it in his home. He did a video on it because I'm following this thing because I'm really interested. The way it works, the dish, you can just mount it to the top of your car, and then when you turn it on, it automatically locates the satellite. It's motorized. It automatically locates the satellite and it points in that direction, and then it activates the modem, and you're good.
Now we're talking, man. Now you got
That's
me
what I'm.
excited.
You can be on the middle of a lake on ocean, and you have internet.
That I told that because I told them because when they asked for my address in Southern Ontario, it says for you it's not here. We are only supplying it to the northern people.
Yeah.
Now I gotta find somebody who lives in Yukon or somewhere in the north where it doesn't have remote, so I can just use that to get it.
And it's not a bad price now to think about it.
Remember those old dish TV channels when the back in the days where everybody was installing them in their balconies for getting the channels, the TV channels? It's a
Hmm.
small Bell Express View. It's about that size. The satellite is the dish is about that size.
Wow, interesting.
So,
All right,
Uh,
guys. Well, listen. Um, I think that's it for me. So I wish you guys a good night.
that's for me too, because I have to wake up 5 in the morning,
oh yeah,
going
it's
to work
almost
the
11.
next 3 days, and then we're going to do that live stream on the December 24th, 12
Okay.
p.m.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be missing in action for the next 4 days. So if anything, I'll reconnect with all of you guys
So
Thursday.
my mate and forward my number to Cone. So
All
we
right.
Yeah, yeah.
can
I'll,
to forward my number to him so we can keep in touch. Oh, Otto Dumond is here.
Oh, all right.
we're just talking about the devil, and he's here.
Shaimra says you're sleepy.
He's showing up. Oh, wow.
Otto Dumond, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Welcome.
Hello to the monde.
Yeah, well, I am sleepy, man.
Ça va?
I'm thinking about the man. Hey, Otto Dumont, man. We're alive. We're kicking. We
Well,
missed you.
I'm just testing for my Christmas live stream. Oh, I'm not singing.
Suddenly he stopped singing.
Uh,
Actually, now we got an excuse. We heard, we have proof that
I know.
Cone was singing.
You are welcome to do it.
He's been busy. He says a lot of work for the past 2 weeks or so. Yeah. No, it's good to see you.
That's good.
Hopefully, things calm down, and then we can look forward to.
Like a lot.
Yeah. And I was still thinking if Cone is ever coming to Ontario,
One day.
yeah, one day you come to Ontario, we all plan up. We also meet with Otto Dumont. We go to Georgian Bay by road,
Ooh.
like
Listen,
an
just
expedition.
tell me when and where, and you got me. So
Another person just went in winter. They went through a winter blizzard storm, and
Oh,
they went all the way to the Hanir Bagasa power generation there. all the way to James Bay. They went, but I'm not talking about in winter we're going because it's going to be really cold. I'm talking about like end of summer, beginning of fall, because that way would be the best timing. It won't be cold too much, it won't be hot too much, and you will have no bugs.
True.
I passed out all my childhood in the Georgian Bay. Okay, so you know you're not getting out of the moon. All right, guys. I think I'm really exhausted. So
Okay.
good night. I'm gonna have a.
I will end this broadcast, and I see you guys on the 24th, hopefully.
Hey,
Okay.
Cone, end it the way I told you, okay? So that
Hmm?
you see. End it the way I told you. End it from.
Oh, from YouTube?
Yes, so you can have an idea right away how your hours are doing.
Because I have 3 windows open here.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna bug out. Have a good
All
night,
right.
all. And we'll talk later.
Cheers.
All right,
Cheers,
man.
man. Good night to
So long.
everyone. Bye,
I
guys.
moved the YouTube studio.
Yeah, when you end it, I'm still staying on live stream, so you can tell me.
Wait. I'm on YouTube studio. Going to. Where do I go to? Live. Okay.
Yeah, and then on the top right hand corner, end it.
It's still loading.
Are we still live or are we done live? Oh no, you haven't ended. Okay.
I haven't ended it yet. I don't see it. Live
No.
now.
Can you tilt the camera to you? You know what you do? Go to, yeah. So click on it. Click on the subject.
Click on that one.
Yeah. Click and open it. Now top right hand. You can
And
end.
stream. All
Yeah.
right. There we go.